hello to James Craig. How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing all right.
Hey.
Totally behind in my writing, though. So I'm just sticking my head in.
Be careful, you might get hit in the head.
Glad you're able to pop in. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Honestly, nothing much to say. I'm working on getting my cover finalized because
Nice.
turns out that text in a cyberpunk style that is readable and also looks good is a little bit harder to do than you would think.
A lot of strange edges.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just on the grind, man.
Are you doing more of the neon lights or more like the hard metals?
Actually, so what I did is I hit up a friend of mine who is playing with Stable Diffusion. And I was like, hey, what does Stable Diffusion spit out if you tell it to just make a cyberpunk text logo? And a lot of it was garbage.
Yeah.
However, there were some cool things. Let me get you one if you want to see what it's gonna probably look like.
Let's see it.
Fortunately, I can't just give a Discord link.
It's art reveal.
Ooh, cover reveal.
I mean, it's not.
Well, you do
This is
have
just
the
Stable
option
Diffusion
down
junk.
there to share your screen if you want to do that.
I do not.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know of another way to do it though.
Yeah,
I'll
been
get
messing
you
with
in a sec as soon as I can read things correctly.
I too have been messing with Stable Diffusion. It's definitely much more difficult than say Midjourney, because you got to be much more meticulous. I did get some good stuff out, but I had to really pump out a lot more generations than I did with Midjourney. The big difference is Stable Diffusion is essentially free, as Midjourney costs like $30 a month, I think, on the cheaper end. So yeah, that's a thing.
And I found with Midjourney's good at doing like abstract imagery, like really cool abstract, but it can be very, very weird and creepy.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I know that AI is getting better. I was there not near the dawn of it, but I got close to when I started really dabbing into it. And it's just been growing and still is relentlessly growing. And we're getting to the point where they have actually made full-blown comics using just AI generated stuff and some simple Photoshop techniques, which is not that hard to learn, in fact. So it might become the norm in a lot of circumstances.
You gonna be able to share it, Wrangler?
Yep. You guys ready?
This is what I'm trying to replicate into my title. Now, obviously, those are not like actual letters. So
right. I do like the color combo though.
Spit out.
Yeah.
But I think it does look cool.
It really does.
The neon blend going on there. And I like the color choices are very good because you got that heavy kind of light contrast on the left hand side, and then it blends in with the much more darker tones.
Yeah.
So right now these models are really good for like generating ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta still have to like actually turn that into my title. So recreating this is quite a bit of work, but I'm working through it.
Nice. What's it supposed to say there?
No idea. It's just junk garbled junk it put
Okay.
out. The title is going to be Gamma Coin. This
Gamma
is for the
Coin,
sequel to
you said?
Faceless.
Gamma Coin. All right. Do you like to share anything about Gamma Coin?
How about I pull up what's going to be the back cover blurb?
There you go.
Yeah.
Those are always fun. I assume it's positive.
So how about I put on some dramatic voice suddenly?
That's always fun.
Psychologist, hypnotist, con man, liar, mind breaker. The American government has invested a lot into the techniques and tricks of psychological manipulation, both on other people and on the self. Only the most loyal soldiers are eligible for the program, but one of them has passed on the knowledge to his son. Just weeks before the draft, Kite finds himself on the run, wanted for murder. One step away from a rogue mindbreaker, he is forced into a desperate plan to insert himself into a gang powerful enough and connected enough to smuggle him out of the city and out from under Eve's surveillance. He just has to pull off everything his father ever taught him and do it fast. Detective Blackstone is tasked with bringing him to justice. It was a congressman's son that was attacked after all. He just has to do it before the big guns get sent in to clean house.
All right. And
Nice.
down in the chat, there is a question for you.
Yes, Trippy. So there are a bunch of criminal gangs in the bottom of Bastion that basically actually keep the order. And one of them styles itself as essentially a labor union officially. And the idea is that they create their own internal currency and force the local businesses to accept it as payment. And give their employees that are working for the gang, but also working day jobs, certain perks and negotiations and stuff. And they're trying to build an independent economy. And government doesn't like that.
Does this book go back to your first one with the
Yeah,
detective?
it's a sequel. It's Bastion Blackstone 2.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, James, you have a goal you're barreling down on for your channel, don't you?
Well, you always have to have goals, don't you? You meet one, you set a higher one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'll take that as a no. Why did you abandon your goals?
I thought we were just winging it here.
I am trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the month. I'm pretty sure everyone is subbed here already. But I want to do it. Today's video clearly is not the silver bullet to getting me there, though. After like 6 hours, I think I have 10 views on it because I reviewed a 1909 short story.
I thought that was interesting, though, how you were bringing up the retrofuturism of that was from way back before they had a clue how technology was going to advance. So they ended up with some, I guess, weird science.
Yeah, like it's a really cool short like okay, there are better written short stories, but for its place in our literary tradition, I think it's actually really cool and echoes a lot of fears and trends about the way society is progressing. And to see it over 100 years old is just remarkable to me. I just can't get anyone to click on the damn video.
It's almost like the only thing they got wrong was what the tech was going to look like.
Dude, you know what? I hope you liked my rant at the start of that video because I actually hate touchscreens.
Dude, the gas station pumps piss me off the worst.
Oh my God. I'm jealous of this horrible dystopia buried underground where everyone dies because at least they have buttons.
Yeah, the gas station I usually stop at, they just redid the pumps and they finally gave us actual keypad again. It's like,
Craig,
yes.
I actually agree with you. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. It's like, yeah, I missed the day of the buttons, dude. Like, and here's the thing. So check this out, guys. Here in about another year or two, my guess is that we're going to start getting phones with buttons again because retro is super popular. And we start getting phones with buttons that still have like the modern technology stuff in them. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my rotary flip phone.
We'll get this one. Think about 19th century. What were they doing? Telegraph. Text. They are delivering symbols instantaneously across wires. What are we doing in the 21st century? Delivering symbols instantaneously. We're not talking verbally. We're texting.
We went from Morse code, which is dot dash, to digital, which is on off, to binary, which is 1-0. Nothing really changes.
Not really.
Wow.
I wonder how well iPhones and TikTok are going to age here in 100 years.
Not well.
Non-existent, I'd imagine.
Bury it. Bury it.